Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
On the day my older brother learned to ride his bike with no training wheels, I did too, because I was so mad.
I was mesmerized.
Was revenge on your mind?
I said
Breaking news, Caitlin Clark's getting compared to a man by Antonio Brown. That's right, Antonio Brown is called
$5 million is just not enough.
Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, all the talk about.
What's up, YouTube? On code, 365 days out the year. Whatever calendar you want, 366. You understand me? On code. But now, yeah, I'm going straight in. This is a guy, okay? This is a transmission. Your transmission slipping, shawty. Look at your neck. Your transmission slipping. Yeah, this is a guy. Okay. Let's get to that. Shout out Zip with the drip. Yeah, this is a guy. Okay. Now, what I think the trick is here, look at the neck. They can't hide shorty neck. Look at the neck on that guy. Look at the triceps on that guy. But see, this is what they about to do, right? Once she has your heart and y'all like, oh, Clay, this Joan is the, next coming, this Steph Curry. Now, that's about to be an insult. Y'all know Steph responsible for that goofy ass Good Times reboot. So being the next Steph Curry is not necessarily greatest shooter in all. Your name can go down the toilet, one false move. But once she has your heart and y'all love her and she the best thing since sliced Wonder Bread, they gonna hit you with the, I was born Cain, Cain, right? Cain. It's damn near in her name. You just take the middle letters out, Cain, right? But, she gonna fuck around playing the NBA. Let's get to that. She gonna come out as a transmission. The transmission gonna slip out, and she gonna play in the NBA. That's a fact. Well, I don't want to say that's a fact, but fuck it. I'm jumping out there, right? So, one thing when you gotta talk about these guys, you gotta look at that cheekbone. Let's see if we can find her jawline. Her jawline is impeccable. Hold on, let's see. Look at the chin. Look at the chin on that. But if you took that ponytail off, you gonna tell me right? And she got pictures with the Adam's apple coming out crazy. Look at that jaw. You gonna tell me that's a? You see the Adam's apple. You can see it if you. Let me see if I can find a good picture. Well, you got that anaconda throat. This is a whole transformer, man. And it's an occult breakdown to this too, right? Don't let them fool. Now, ironically, see, I'm gonna go ahead. It's an occult. It's an occult breakdown. I might plug it. I posted it, but I might have to put it in this video too, because look at, she wore 6, right? Now you wear the 2. For y'all that don't know, Iwa, like Iowa, the Iwa people is voodoo people, right? Look at the Adam's apple.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Look at the Adams. Come on, man. Come on, man. But it's an occult breakdown with her jersey number and her records and all this. I keep saying her. But see, and I think this whole Angel Reese situation was scripted. I think the shit was scripted. So you had this when she won the ring. Boom. Okay. You think they was gonna let Becky / Brad lose to me? You think they wasn't gonna rigatoni, serve you some rigatoni? You tripping. So now she about to win the championship. You know, the little snow bunny, the little snow boy, he ain't cry at the podium. But, you know, Angel cried at the throne, and now the media can crucify and defend the cry. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna get crucified, but you gonna have people that defend it as well. But yeah, this is a play. This whole situation with this person, this is a play. They running the play. Right? The next thing gonna be is, man, this little Jones so good, she could play in the NBA. Or she better than people, right? This is gonna turn it, and see, notice that they slow rolled you with the women's game being so trash, and they arguing about the pay and the women brand and things. Like they really trashed it so she could be the Jesus figure to really resurrect it and then surpass both, right? They on that female is future shit. The future is female shit, right? But yeah, this is a dude, bro. I don't know what y'all. This is a guy, my guy. This is I'm telling you, this is all a cult. This whole shit is a cult. So, I mean, you can let me know what you think in the comments. You know, I know a jawline when I see it. I know a jawline when I see it. If they ain't had it, man, and that's the thing. I ain't saying, you know, like she unappealing or he ain't cute. I ain't saying it's like a looks thing. I'm talking about a biological. I'm saying the anatomy looking shaky. The anatomy looking. And then, you know, they compare them to Pistol Pete. So this is how you know it's tricky, because the initials, you know, a lot of serial killers and comic book characters got the same initial. You know what I mean? I can't think of none, but it's out there, right? Them double initials, it's always something with the people double initials. You got Pistol Pete with the double initial. His last name Mervis, but you still got the double initials with the nickname. He more known than Pistol Pete, you know what I mean? Real basketball people, you say Pete Maravich, you like, was that a producer in Hollywood? No, that's Pistol Pete, not the gang member, not the street dude up in New Jersey or New York, wherever they was at. The real Pistol Pete, where he got the name from. And look where Pistol Pete played, LSU. Come on, man. You know, it's this whole jump, the name with the cane and the name and this is all a cult. This is a guy, right? Let it be what it's gonna be. I might turn the comments off on him just so they can't defend it. But you know me, you made the wrong comment, I make a video. You hear me? We. But no, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for you know, the trolls and the bots. So I might turn the comments off. Show me your support with the like and share button. You understand? This ain't one of them ones where we having a discussion. I'm just putting it out there that something up with this jump. Something up. I don't. It just looked too masculine, too manly. And in this day and age, nah. It should say I'm him. Then this how you know it was a ploy too. Ice cold, cold-blooded raccoonism, but about to drop the biggest bag on her to play with rough and tumble dudes. Like, come on, stop it, man. But that might, you know, if you man enough, come play with the big three. If you man enough. So that's kind of what's making me think they're gonna just go ahead and slide her into the NBA. But if you know, she about to blow up, and as she blow up, just keep your eye on them. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
When we take a look at some of these close-up pictures of Miss Clark, it makes me wonder.
Well, she's a guy, so.
In today's program, we're going to take a look at NCAA women's basketball standout Caitlin Clark. She recently just set a couple records, so I want to take a look at those here today on the channel. On my channel, when it comes to Hollywood and sports entertainment stories, the letters C, E, W, and M all stand out, as they all represent the number 3. I think the number 3 is strongly represented in this story here, so I wanted to highlight Caitlin Clark here today on the show with that concept in mind. So as we step into March here, Caitlin Clark is looking to dominate in the March Madness. So even on the M and M again, it's the 33.
Wanted to travel there, a little bit of a hop step.
Now, Caitlin Clark is an American college basketball player for the Iowa Hawkeyes of the Big Ten Conference. She is the NCAA Division I women's all-time leading scorer and is regarded as one of the greatest players in college basketball history. She was born on January the 22nd, 2002. So she's actually 22 years old currently, and she also wears the number 22 as well for Iowa. So numbers are significant in this story, as we can see right off the bat. There's actually been 2 scoring records that Caitlin has beat. The first one against Michigan, and we can see their logo's an M, so that's a 3. And then the second one against Minnesota, again, that's another M, 33. So against Michigan, Caitlin breaks Kelsey Plum's NCAA Division I career scoring record. Kelsey Plum actually made a post on social media a couple days before the record broke. And we can see actually Kelsey Plum went to Washington. So their logo's a 3 as well. And if we take a look at Kelsey Plum's name, she's got 2 E's and an M. So when Caitlin broke Kelsey Plum's record, she did it in grand style, of course. She nailed the 3 from way outside. So they put down the number 22 on that spot where she left her mark. The second one here, Iowa entered Wednesday's game against Minnesota, and Caitlin scored 33 points with a triple-double to break Lynette Woodard's unofficial Division I women's college basketball scoring record. In the game against Minnesota, Caitlin Clark became the Big Ten women's career three-point leaders with 398.
So Minnesota's going to have to avoid drought. So far, struggling here. And the logo, ladies and gentlemen. The Gophers on the board. Clark again. Somebody is in her bag. Somebody's trying to prove something tonight as Clark has 498 career threes made, the most in Big Ten history. Oh, Caitlin, we see you. We see you.
Even in this statement here on the top, you can see it says this year she averages a career best 33 points with her best shooting percentages yet. Caitlin made additional history, setting a new NCAA women's record for three-pointers in a season with 155. She's on track to break and potentially shatter the overall NCAA singles season record of 162. So Caitlin Clark sets a new record for most 30-point games in a Division I women's basketball. Even when we take a look at the Iowa Hawkeyes logo, you've got two E's there, so that's a 33. You got two W's, so another 33. Caitlin becomes the first person in Division I history with 900 points and 300 assists in a season. She is the first Division I player to record 3,300 plus points and 1,000 assists and 850 rebounds in her career. And now she's chasing Pete Maravich for the all-time NCAA scoring record. So she's going to enter the game on Sunday, March the 3rd. So March is the third month and the third day. And then she's more than likely to beat Pete's record. Pete Maravich is also known as Pistol Pete. So apparently they also call Caitlin Clark Ponytail Pete. Last season, Caitlin led the Iowa women's basketball team to its first 30-win season. Caitlin celebrates Iowa's first trip to the Final Four in 30 years. So when we take a look in popular culture, on June 18, 2022, Clark threw out the first pitch for the Iowa Cubs, the AAA affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, of whom she has been a lifelong fan. She threw the first pitch for the Chicago Cubs on August 23rd. She has also been a lifelong fan of the Kansas City Chiefs and appeared on the Manning cast for a Monday Night Football game. So the Manning cast is hosted by Peyton and Eli, so we got the double E. So she's a fan of the Chicago Cubs, that's a CC, the Kansas City Chiefs, another CC, and then the Manning cast, that's MC. So all 33s there. So Clark Mania is in full swing. Caitlin has become one of the biggest names ever in college sports. So Caitlin Clark's University of Iowa basketball jersey is one of the top selling jerseys in college currently. As we can see in this photo that Caitlin actually wears a size medium jersey, and on the Iowa, it's got the W, so you got the 3-3. So obviously Caitlin Clark's got a lot of upside on the women's basketball to bring attention and spotlight to that sport. So if we look at some of the promotional stuff that they're doing, t-shirts and whatnot, this one here, it says Caitlin Country. So we got the CC, they're keeping it that way. One thing I've really noticed is they're pushing this Caitlin Clark with the GOAT phrase. So here's a t-shirt here saying the GOAT. Even when she shows up for, any sort of parade or introduction here, we've got people holding up GOAT crossing signs in the background.